Alright, so we're going to do the opening to this video on my Nokia 9 PureView with the front camera, the selfie camera. Just that'll be the reference point for you guys on this, but we're looking at the Fujifilm XP50 camera, waterproof, underwater camera. You could probably score one of these for about the same as you scored the PowerShot F160 if you decided to grab that. 20 bucks or less, probably 30 at the max. It says full HP, that's 720. I'm going to upscale it to 1080. Let's do the outside test, the inside test, and the low light studio test and see what we got. And here is the XP50 in the sun. Sunny day. Is it any good? Does it suck? What about walking with it? It's walking with it. Does that, how's the stabilization? Non-existent, or is it there? We'll see. Alright, the Fujifilm FinePix XP50. This is indoors with some light on. I'll turn that off. Probably gets a lot darker, but not a lot of light coming in my windows today. So we'll turn that back on. This is what it looks like in your typical room with some windows. This is what we got. XP50 from Fujifilm. Well, here's the Fuji XP50 in low light. Yeah. Low light studio setting, cheapo camera, won't cost you much to get and invest in. But is it good enough for YouTube? So far reviewing the tape, one out of the first two recordings I thought were okay-ish. I'll give you more thoughts about that after I review this and let you know if this cheap, obscure camera is good enough for YouTube. See you in about half a second. So I have finished reviewing the footage that I shot with this camera, and I've got to say, I had very low hopes after the indoor test. I'm not sure what happened there, if the lighting or the focus just got kind of jacked up or messed up, but the indoor low lighting actually ended up looking better than the inside artificial light with full overhead lights and a lamp in the room. And I was actually kind of impressed with this on the inside studio test. It didn't do that bad of a job, and I would actually use it if $20 is all that I had, or I didn't want to use my camera, just wanted to back up. Again, wasn't bad for that. Wasn't bad outside for vlogging either. The image stabilization, you could do a lot worse. It didn't shake a whole lot while I was walking. So really that middle test was the worst one, but this wasn't bad. If this is all you've got and you want to not drain your phone battery, I mean, with the right light settings, this was fine. I mean, it's not great. It's not going to do anything wonderful, but I mean, it was fine. It was actually pretty solid. This and the F160 from Canon, I would probably go with this, oddly enough, which is kind of surprising to me. So 1 out of 2, well, out of the 2 cameras we've done so far with the basic YouTube tests, the Fujifilm XP50 over the F160, in my opinion. Just, it's close. Neither one of them are barn burners. This one didn't blow away the other, but I would choose this over the Canon F160. I did not expect that, so not a bad little camera for the price.